Lesson plan, Decimals, Grade 6. Objective. By the end of the lesson, students will be able to understand, compare, order, and perform basic operations with decimals. Materials: whiteboard and markers. Decimal grids or place value blocks, optional. Worksheets with decimal problems. Calculators, optional. Duration, 45 to 60 minutes. Introduction, 10 minutes. Begin with a real-life example. Display the prices of a few items, e.g., $3.25, $2.50, 75 cents, and discuss how they are related to fractions and decimals. Define decimals as a way to represent parts of a whole, similar to fractions. Explain that the decimal point separates the whole number from the fractional part. Main activities, 30 minutes. Activity 1, Understanding place value, 10 minutes. Draw a place value chart on the board, up to thousands, and explain its components. Show a decimal like 4.327 on the board and ask students to identify the value of each digit. Discuss how the digits to the right of the decimal point represent fractions of a whole. Activity 2, Comparing and ordering decimals, 10 minutes. Present a list of decimals, e.g., 3.25, 3.5, 3.15, 3.75, on the board. Ask students to compare and order the decimals from least to greatest. Discuss the role of the whole number and decimal part in comparisons. Activity 3, Adding and subtracting decimals, 10 minutes. Provide simple decimal addition and subtraction problems on the board, e.g., 2.4 plus 1.7, 5.8, 3.2. Solve these problems as a class, emphasizing aligning the decimal points. Discuss potential challenges and strategies for lining up decimals. Guided practice, 10 minutes. Distribute worksheets with decimal problems. Work through a few problems as a class, involving students in the process. Encourage students to ask questions and seek clarification as needed. Independent practice, 10 minutes. Have students complete the remaining problems on the worksheet independently or in pairs. Circulate the classroom to provide assistance and answer questions. Conclusion, 5 minutes. Review key concepts covered in the lesson, place value, comparing ordering decimals, and basic operations. Ask a few students to share their answers and approaches to problems. Assign homework exercises related to the lesson's content. Assessment. Review completed worksheets to gauge students' understanding of decimals. Observe students' participation and engagement during class activities. Grade homework assignments and provide feedback. Extensions and differentiation. Challenge advanced students with more complex decimal problems or introduce multiplying dividing decimals. Provide extra support to struggling students with additional practice or one-on-one assistance.